Hey, welcome to our Wednesday prayer time. I wanted to come to the barn, and Alex has new horses, and they're saying hi to us. Hey guys, how are you? Yeah, I'm a friend, but I wanted to come to the barn because that's where Jesus was born. And I'm trying not to step in stuff, so I got on my good shoes. But I love a barn because of just the smell of the hay and the animals and the horses. But it's, I guess, the fact that God's choice to come the way God came. Because when we think of King, when we think of Messiah, we think of palaces and things that are nice. And oh look, here comes Samson. God came on a donkey. And there's humility and beauty in that. And also, for those of us who aren't royalty and we're ordinary, so God comes to where we are. I think this was a good idea. Hey. But anyway, not to be distracted, but just the power of the way that God came. And that's the context for which I want us to have our prayer time today. Just a reminder that God is with us, and we can be sure of that. So our list of people, and I am really grateful for y'all's commitment to pray. Annika Renz is in Mission Hospital with pneumonia. She's been there since Monday, and they would really appreciate our congregation's prayers. Steve Burwager's mom passed away last week, and so we are praying for Steve. Diane Mull, Roger and Beverly Bard's daughter, has been having trouble with her eye, and so we're praying for Diane. Barbara Wilkes' brother Tom has been hospitalized in Dunn, North Carolina. Cindy Nolan had a heart catheterization on December the 10th, and she received a stent and had to spend some time at Mission, but she's home now. I talked to her today, and she's doing well and recovering. She just said she needs to behave and do what the doctors said. So prayers with Cindy. And we're sad that Gary Smith's sister, Pam, has passed away in Charleston. And so the family is grateful for our prayers. Dolores Wells, Charles Matlack's sister, is terminally ill in Charlotte. We pray for those with ongoing health issues. Alan Livingstone is at Maggie Valley Rehab, recovering from a fall. Alan broke 6 ribs, and so our prayers with you too, Nancy, as you care for Alan. Mark Bumgarner had spinal surgery 2 weeks ago. Teresa Pennington, we've been praying for her broken ankle, and trust that she's recovering well. Mary Funderburk is having a difficult time. Of course, we're praying for Rob and his journey with prostate cancer. George Thompson, Phyllis Bryan, Rebecca Beaver, Ken Vanderlaan, Mary Ellen Allen, Dorothy Braxton, Paul Starnes, Lynn Crossman, and Erica Wellman said that we can remove Eddie from our prayer list. And we're praying for Preston Tinsley. Those who are receiving treatments, we pray for Tom Massey, Brenda Griswold, Nancy Ray, Ann Dismuke, Rob Klauser, Ted Neighbor, Christopher Holt, Reed Taylor, Sandy Brady. We're praying for Stephen, Mike, Scott, May, Laura, Joe, Carly, for Irene Noland, for Pat Maroney, Barbara Malden's sister, Kyle Thomason, Chris Eulery. We pray for Chris and Jim Donahue, Susie Ward, Craig Iverson, John Valentine, and Katie's Aunt Joe. My prayer for all of us is that God will be present in our midst, particularly for these that we have just named, for each individual, for each family. We pray for the healing presence that God can bring. We pray for God's assurance that gives us hope. You know, it helps us tremendously when we know that there really is something going on and that God is present in powerful and healing ways. My prayer is that for those of us who have not shared names on this list, that God will be with us, will be with the people that we love, that we're praying for. And we carry a lot of stuff too. I'm in a barn, so I suppose all that stuff that's on the barn floor, our lives get filled with stuff that, you know, we just don't want. It's hard to carry. It's also becomes fertilizer for the soil and compost. So I pray that God will remind us that even in the difficult and challenging and unwanted times, that God can make things grow, beautiful things. And so that's my prayer for us, that as God comes to us in the simple, in the ordinary, and sometimes challenging ways, that God will bring the life and the hope today that He brought that Christmas long ago. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up His countenance upon you and give you peace. Thanks for being here. God bless you. And I guess I'll see you on Christmas Day, next Wednesday.